Hello, welcome to Current News. I'm your host, Chris Davis, and today we're going to talk about the Grammys. So, in this video, we're going to do a review of the Grammys. Alright, so for the first part, for the most part, I really enjoyed the Grammys. I kept it on CBS. I didn't change the station, not even when the commercials appeared, and I really enjoyed the show. James Corden did a great job as a host. He hosted last year. I believe he did a really good job this year as well. The artists that really stood out to me were Bruno Mars, Kendrick Lamar, Lady Gaga, Cabela, Logic. Those artists really stood out to me, and of course U2. What I liked about it was really Bruno Mars. He performed with Cardi B. Their song Finesse, very popular. I also liked how Bruno Mars won his awards for 24 Karat Magic. I believe that's he deserved an award for that song and for Finesse. Kendrick Lamar won some awards too. I didn't think he deserved all of them. I think Jay-Z should have beaten him out in some of them, especially with the song he featured with, especially the song that he had Beyonce in. But Kendrick Lamar, he won his awards. I do think that the song that Kendrick Lamar had Rihanna in, I believe that he deserved an award for that song, and he did get it. It did sound like a really good song, and of course Rihanna is a really good artist. Other things that I also liked, other than the music and other than the awards, were the messages that the artists have. Some people didn't like those messages, and we'll talk a little bit more of that in a minute. But I like the messages from Camila Cabello, talking about immigration and how America should have diversity and be open. Logic, he did an excellent performance. He had suicide survivors of suicide up there, and he had a political message for President Trump. U2 also did a performance. So did Kesha. She did her performance. It was really about the hashtag #MeToo movement, and I thought her song "Praying" was okay. It was mediocre compared to her other songs, but I don't think it was supposed to be fast or motivating. I think she did go through a sexual assault case with her record producer, but it never got resolved. She had to stop chasing that because it was taking her away from making music, and she wasn't relevant anymore. So she had to stop pursuing the sexual assault case with her record producer, and I think that's where the "Praying" song comes from. But BB Rexa and Camilla were singing with her along with some other artists. James Corden had Hillary Clinton do a cameo, and John Legend, Hillary Clinton, Snoop Dogg, Cardi B were reading from Fire and Fury. I mean, if you didn't like Trump, then I guess you really enjoyed it. But if you were a Trump supporter, then you wouldn't really like the Grammys, I guess, in a way, because they were saying these messages. They're helping people who have been ostracized a lot in this country lately, but they've also the Grammys cut themselves off from right-wing supporters, people who support Trump. And there has been reports saying that this Grammys has been the lowest rated one in a very long time. The ratings went down from last year by 20%, and that just that's probably because, like, with these award ceremonies, like the Golden Globes, um, they're usually politically charged with people with political messages, and people who don't like those political messages get turned off, and so they don't watch these award ceremonies anymore. But for the most part, I still really enjoyed it. I still really liked it. I liked all the performances, really, except maybe Kendrick Lamar. The reason why is because when he was performing, people said his songs were politically charged. He had a political message. But I really couldn't tell because I couldn't understand what he was saying lyrically because he wouldn't project his voice. He was going so fast. He wouldn't project his voice so everyone could hear him. So I didn't know whether or not he was doing a political message because I couldn't really understand him. I saw like army soldiers getting shot and other people falling down, but I was thinking it was just part of the performance. I didn't know necessarily he had a politically charged message. I couldn't understand him. But other than that, everyone performed really well. I'm not really upset about who won an award and who didn't. The people who I thought who were going to get an award did. So like, I really enjoyed this year's Grammys. Now, that's all we have for today. Let me know what you all think in the comment section below. Did you watch the Grammys this year? If you did, tell me what you liked about it. If you didn't watch it this year, go ahead and tell me why. If you watched it but didn't like it, tell me why you didn't like it. Also, go in the description box and click on the links to my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Follow me there. Also, guys, because YouTube has changed its YouTube partner program, their policies, in order to become part of the YouTube partnership program, you have to have 4,000 hour watch time and you have to have 1,000 subscribers. That is a huge feat for a small channel. So one way you can just help me out is just share this video with your friends, hit the like button and subscribe, and all of you have a great day.